Welcome back to the channel, you guys, and welcome back to the series. Thank you all for coming. Happy holidays. I got the tree set up. Looks good. I ain't got no decorations on it though. But Christmas is upon us. And with that, we're back with another video. It's going to be a little bit different of a video. We're going to still do the breakdown series edit, where I'm going to watch a video, I'm going to break down the edits, but then after the video, I'm going to hop into Final Cut Pro, and I'm going to show you guys how to recreate some of the content and edits and things that they do within their video so that we can all learn together. Today we're going to be watching Driver's Club. He has a video from about a year ago that I saw some stuff and I thought it was pretty neat and I want to recreate. I saw some dolly zooms in there. I saw some prism style edits. I do know there's a couple different ways that you could do like a prism effect, but I'm just going to show you like a quick and simple one. If you guys want me to go into the other one, leave a comment below. It's a little bit more intricate, but it gets the same 3D colorful RGB effect. And then I'll show you how to do a dolly zoom as well on that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Like I said, Driver's Club. It's a Lucid Corvette, and we're going to go ahead and get into that. The little RGB, I wonder if he's actually like being followed by a police, or if they have like a car behind him with like key lights that are affecting and making it seem like it's red and blue behind him. So far the crystal, the clearness, you know, this 3D pop in this lens here is insane. You completely distract the foreground from your subject. Good lens, good lens. Oh, that's kind of, see, so this is that prism style RGB pop I was telling you about. You can see here on the signs and stuff. And like I said, towards the end of the video, I'll show you guys how you could do this. A simple way that I do. And you come onto the car, and it's still all 3D prism-like. It's a neat little effect, and it gives good. See, man, those prism shots are just... That was a nice little speed ramp too in there. Show you how... Speed rampings are pretty easy. I don't really have to go into much of those. But this here, man, this little prism effect is cool. And he transitions it into another speed ramp with the little added sound effect. Is amazing. Speed ramped it in and then continued his motion. The little drone shots even the drone shots are clear. Dropping it in on the beat is insane. Right there. Ooh! Got the little highlights of blue, you know. You got your highlights at a blue tint. Probably like your what's the other one? Your shadows. Shadows might even be at a blue tint too. The coloring is good. That's a neat little slowdown right there. Comes in and then he just slows it down right here with another speed ramp effect. Like I said, I can show you guys how to do that too, but it's pretty self-explanatory within Final Cut Pro. It's pretty easy. The shots are amazing. Little speed ramp in on a drone shot. Little body roll movement. Oh, that color grading is insane. Oh, dude, you've got the, what looks to be a little, not so much yellow, not so much orange here in these highlights here. And then, oh, it's just beautiful shots. See, that's the little dolly zoom effect. A little bit of dolly zoom right here because it's such a short clip, you don't really notice it too much. But as you get into the subject, the background just doesn't seem to move much. It's very quick, so you kind of miss it if you ain't paying attention. transitioning to the daytime and the nighttime shots is crazy. Dude, these shots are insane, and this 3D pop of this lens is crazy, dude. That's insane. Clear tails on the vet. Oh, that is beautiful. The choice of a shot right there, where you zooms in and then comes out. Oh, I think there's even like a little zoom in, zoom out layer. I have a few of those. I could show you how to use those too. I don't think I have any zoom in, zoom out. I might be able to show you guys in this too. But mine are like a textile, so it's super easy to use, and you just speed ramp it in, speed ramp it out, add this on top, and it gives you this quick effect right here. Zoom. Beautiful. Beautiful. So like I said, that's good editing, good color grading. Everything on that is beautiful. Let's dive in now and let's see how we can recreate the prism effect and a dolly zoom effect. So as you can see here, I've got an old video that I did a couple months ago. Let's turn this volume down. But what we're going to do is we're going to scroll back here, and I'm going to use these right here to recreate. This one's going to be a recreation of the dolly zoom, and then I'll use this one here to act as the prism effect, where everything around my subject here is going to be, you know, prism styled, and then my subject's not. So let's go ahead. What I do for dolly zooms is pretty simple. Like I said, I'll come up here to the text in Final Cut Pro, and I'll go down here to the elements, and I'll grab a shape. And with that shape, I'll put it over my whole clip, and then you can get rid of this part. And then now you basically got this huge shape on your image, right? So now what we're going to do is I generally jump to the middle of the clip, and I'm going to take the opacity down. Make sure you're clicked on the shape, and I'm going to take the opacity down just a little bit so I can see what's behind. Now we're going to have to change this over to a square so that we can get, you know, like a better feel of where the shape's going to be. And then we're just going to play around with these parameters here in the transform side, and we're going to lower it down. Okay, so now our shape is over, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump to the front of the clip, the beginning of the clip, and we're going to choose the bottom layer, our video actually. We're going to key point now the underlying video, right? And now we're going to come to the end of the clip, and now we're going to zoom in on the whole thing, and then we're going to move our clip to where now our shape again covers up, right? And now we can take this, and as you can see, that background gets whiter as you're moving back, and that is what creates a dolly zoom. So now that we got that down, let's go ahead, and what we're going to do now, like I said, we're going to do a prism. So we're going to come over here, we're going to do, thank you Final Cut Pro, we're going to do a magnetic mask, because that just makes life so much easier now. We're going to take this magnetic mask, we're going to put it here, and we're going to select my subject. Now we're going to click the analyze button, so it'll analyze the front and the beginning, or the beginning and the end of the clip. We're going to click done, and we're going to move this button, move this up. Now we're going to get rid of this mask. Now we have one magnetic mask on the top. Oh shit. Now we have one magnetic mask on the top, and the other one doesn't have a mask, right? So what that's going to do is that's going to separate the clips, so that, you know, your top layer is just, there's going to be nothing there. And then your bottom clip is going to be the whole thing, right? So now we're going to come in here. We're going to type prism, and we're going to put this on the bottom layer, right? So that if you take this off, you see how, you notice how he changes into a prism, and then he doesn't when I undo the mask. take it on, now he's prism, take it off, now he's not. With that, we're going to keep this one on, and then basically, there you go. You have a quick little prism effect. Like I said, there's a different way that you can do this. I think this is the quickest way that you can do it and be able to get that. Now, you can come in here and you can adjust some more stuff. The amount, you know, the lesser amount. You can do the angles if you want it crazy, things like that. I did actually, in this video, I think, yeah, right here is the other way that I did it. Right here. I did the other style, the other way, where I basically put 3 different styles. Like I said, if you guys want me to get into how I did this clip, comment down below. Let me know. If you know anybody that, you know, does any edits, crazy edits, you see any crazy edits, link them down below. Comment down below. Let me know. I'll be willing to look at you guys' footage and break it down for you guys. That is going to be the end of this video. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Merry Christmas and stay editing, you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.